online. I'm Christine Wood of BizFinder Local. My partner Cindy Morris and I work with local businesses to help get more customers in your door. We're going to have a great webinar today. In this webinar, I'm going to be talking about how to get more online traffic for your business. It's the start of your business plan visibility online. I'm going to go over some things about how SEO can help your business reach more customers online. And I'm also going to share some secrets with you about more online visibility for your business. So Cindy and I work with small businesses and entrepreneurs. We believe they're the heroes of our economy. They have at least 50 items on their to-do list every day, while their corporate counterparts have 5, and yet they still don't think they're doing enough to be successful and to get more business. Our passion is to help small businesses get more business through marketing and automation, leveraging technology as a tool to accomplish their goals and results so they don't have to work so hard and they're not always doing. So we enjoy helping businesses get more business. So let's get started. So as I mentioned, Cindy and I work with small businesses, and I want to tell a little bit more about us and why you want to be listening to us. We have been working in business and technology for many years. We work with them to help get more visibility online, and we do spend hours and hours each week going over a lot of the technology and learning tools that can help our customers grow. And we do stay current with all those changing things online so that you don't have to, and we partner up really well with local businesses. So first of all, why online? Well, your business cannot afford to not be online. It's where your prospects are. If you're not online, you might as well be out of business for the most part. One of the most important things is you need to be where your customers are searching for you, and you need to be found immediately. Smartphones and other mobile devices like iPads and tablets are outpacing traditional computer sales, so your prospects are using these 24/7. Google has really put the focus on local, helping connect searchers with local businesses, and you need to show up in these searches for the products and services that your business offers. It used to be that being in the yellow pages was all it took to get your phone ringing. Well, times have changed, and print marketing is being taken over by online marketing. So you might be saying, well, I've got a website, I'm good. Well, not really. It's not enough, especially if your website is a number of years old. We're all familiar with this screen that I'm showing right now. It's a search result in Google. Google, by the way, is the #1 search engine used for looking for information. So here on the screen is a typical search for pest control in Sacramento, and you can see at the top in the highlighted box, those are the paid ads, as well as along the right side there under the map. These are all paid placement ads. Businesses will pay every time someone clicks on those. So this is one of these things to be aware of when someone is searching. And then underneath the paid ads are what we call organic listings. These can be everything from a directory listing, like the one that I'm showing here for a Yelp directory listing. And then right below the organic listings are the Google Plus local listings. You can see them here with the red teardrop or the circle, and these correspond to the map at the top. We are going to get into some of the differences between these two, along with how to set up and optimize these important business listings in another webinar. And then normally below the Google Plus listings, you will see more organic listings. The Google Plus local listings will be anywhere between 3 to 7 listings on page 1, and that all depends on the popularity of a particular search that you're doing. So today in other webinars, we'll be talking about how to get listed either here or in the organic listings. And then many people, when they are using the search engines, will look only at page 1 and probably page 2, but not much further down. It depends on the type of search they're looking for, so you want to be aware of that. A lot of things really control how you rank in Google. Now, you don't want to forget about the other search engines. You don't want to ignore them, and we train you how to create listings on those and other trainings as well. Here we are showing Yahoo and Bing. You can see the paid ad at the top, followed by the local listing that shows up on the map. Below that, again, would be the organic listings. Now, it's very possible to show up both in the local listing here and then again right below it in the organic, and that would be our goal. And the same thing goes over on the right side for Bing with the paid ads at the top, followed by the local listings that show up on the map, and then right below it are the organic listings. So remember, Google is the big one, and Yahoo and Bing and others are gaining in popularity as well, and many, many more directories, including industry-specific directory listings. So how you show up in these listings is determined by a number of factors, including SEO. Now, what do I mean by SEO? You've probably heard that term thrown around, and you may have a vague idea about what it is. It stands for Search Engine Optimization, which is a process of improving the visibility of a website or a web page in the search engines via the unpaid or organic results. And by that, I'm not talking about the pay-per-click ads that guarantee you high placement in the search results. There are even companies out there that will claim to have an alliance with Google, and they guarantee that you can be listed on page 1 in the natural search results, and that's simply not true. So don't be fooled that if you pay a lot to show up on page 1, that your organic content will also show up on page 1. Paid ads don't carry any weight into where you show up organically. You will show up on page 1 if you pay for that. To show up naturally in the organic listings takes time. You need a lot of content out there, and we call that Google Juice. And you need to sprinkle all those crumbs across the internet to help your rankings. So continuing on here with SEO, here we are talking about inbound marketing. And by that, I mean getting your products and services in front of prospective customers at the moment they are actively looking for you, looking for your service or looking for your product. Obviously, someone is not going to go to the search engines and type in a plumber if they're not looking for a plumber. So your goal is to show up when people are looking for you. Interruptive ads or TV or radio ads, these are called outbound marketing, where you are going to throw it out there and hope that someone is interested in a plumber or an electrician or so forth. They hope that if they repeat these ads enough times, that you'll remember them and contact them when you need it. That can be very expensive. It's a very expensive way to advertise, and if you've tried that, you know what I'm talking about. So with SEO, you are building and earning trust, and we're going to be talking about that in a little bit more detail in some upcoming webinars, so that when you do click and people are searching for that, you will show up. So let's go over a couple of misconceptions about SEO. First, that SEO is free marketing. If you do it all yourself, then it is free as far as money goes. But it will cost you some time. We recommend that you dedicate at least an hour or so a day to your online marketing efforts. We'll go into some things that you should be doing during that hour. Just plan to make it a part of your day. If you don't want to take the time and effort that it takes, then you may want to hire someone to do it for you, and that is what we do for our clients. There's also a misconception that SEO doesn't work. Well, I'm telling you it does work. And we'll be showing you some things that over time really can work for your business. Now, some people think it's black magic or rocket science or maybe that it's illegal. Well, it's none of those things. It's things that you can do as a business owner on a consistent basis that will help you show up and get you found online by people who are searching. So what is the reality? Well, SEO is a legitimate marketing strategy practiced by almost all the world's most successful companies. And notice that it says practiced. Practiced over time works. So who really cares? Well, there are over 2 billion people online. I don't think it comes as any surprise that over 93% of online experiences begin with a search engine. Not only will people search for a product or service, but they will do some research on a business that they are already fully aware of. Maybe they saw a business mentioned, or they remember hearing something about it, and then they want to dig out some more information. So they look up the business for more info, and then they may even see what people are saying about them too. And those reviews are what they might be reading. So maybe they remember the name of a plumbing business, and they want some information about that plumber. And if you're a plumber, you want to show up when they're looking for you. So just being on page 1 isn't what we're talking about here. You want to show up in as many search engines and platforms as you can be found on. And that includes Google, Yahoo, Bing, and many others. And you also need to know your target audience. If your target audience is seniors, then you better be listed on Bing. Now why? Because when people buy a computer, many times the default search engine is set at Bing. And if you don't change that setting, then they will always be using Bing. So know that know who your target audience is, and then we'll get into more about target audience training later on. So the benefits of the SEO include it boosting your website traffic. It increases your visibility among your target audience. You build relationships and influence, increase sales, gaining new customers, and so on. So we've already talked about increasing your visibility. What you've got out there online and about your business will help build your relationships and influences as they read more and more about your business listed everywhere. All of this can increase your sales, and that's your goal. And of course, the big guys can't pay to show up in all the organic listings. Your business has the advantage because you're a local business, and Google really loves local. So the downsides of SEO is that it can be time-consuming. It can take months and months to make significant improvements depending on how competitive your market is. SEO can be hard because you can't control all the variables. The reality is that why Google or any of the other search engine ranks one site over another, it's not 100% completely known. As you can imagine, if we knew exactly how they are ranking the sites, people would be manipulating the results, and then the search engines would lose their credibility. Also, SEO isn't a one-time affair. It's an ongoing process that requires dedicated effort over time. SEO is very competitive, it's constantly changing, and it's an environment where you can't afford to rest on your heels. And then lastly, most importantly, there are no guarantees that each and every one of your efforts are going to pay off. Some SEO consultants claim that SEO is a sure thing, but I wouldn't trust everyone who says that. So let's start with some 7 secrets about marketing your business online. We're including ways to get listed above your competitors, and I'll go over these here, and then of course we cover these more in depth with some further training. So number 1, it all starts with keywords. You have to know your keywords and your keyword phrases. You need to do a thorough research and find out what words your prospects and customers are using, what keyword phrases, and they may be totally different than the words that you might be using. So, you want to know where you want to compete, and you need to do your keyword research training. So choose your battles, meaning you can't possibly optimize every keyword. trying to be everything to everyone doesn't work anymore, and it definitely doesn't work online. You must prioritize 1 or 2 or maybe 3 keywords and then focus your efforts there. For example, if you're an insurance agent, you want to focus on your profitable or most popular types of insurance that you offer. And then don't dilute your efforts by trying to focus on too many keywords, or you will be spread out too thinly and you won't get anywhere. So number 2, content is king. We will be covering this in depth in the coming weeks. It's one of the things that doesn't change no matter how many times Google changes its algorithm. A fresh site always includes text, images, and video, and here's why. The more you update your site, the more Google spiders will return to index your site, and the more they index your site, the more likely it is that you're going to move up in the rankings, because the search engines will see that you are a relevant producer of content for certain keywords. You need to blog about your business, and the more you blog about your business, the more you will be perceived as an expert in your field. And a website that isn't updated regularly in Google's eyes is a dead website. Keeping things fresh feeds the spiders, and you'll stay on Google's radar. It's common sense that you talk about your products and services, so use the keywords as a guide to what people are searching for. Now the third secret is to have an active social media presence. It's critical that you have an active social media presence. Ask any search engine expert out there and she'll tell you the same thing. The future of search is social. The lines between the two are going to continue to blur. And if they don't tell you that, all you have to do is look at what Google is doing with its Google+ social network. They have activated that, and it's the biggest project in the history of their company. So it's all about engagement. Put those social media buttons on your website for sharing, and then put social media into your marketing plan if you haven't already done so. Number 4, get links from other high-value sites. These are referred to as backlinks. Where do these come from? Well, they are links from one site to another, one site that links back to yours. It's simply a vote for your site, and some votes matter more than others. More links are better as long as they are relevant, and I'm going to talk more about that a little bit later. And then number 5, we move on to video. Video is really a great way to improve your rank for competitive keywords. You want to roll those cameras and get those keywords into your titles. If you don't know, YouTube is now owned by Google, and it's actually the number 2 search engine in the world. It's right behind their main Google search engine, and it's growing like crazy. People love video. They go there to learn. I know that I do. So putting up some videos about that is great for your business. If you've got something to teach about your business, you could put a video up there and then link it to your Facebook and your Pinterest for business account. They are easy to get to on page 1 with the organic listings with a video. So this is why Google will rank your videos higher and faster than other types of content. And then you can even get these to show up on iPhones and iPads as well. So number 6, moving on, is leveraging your channels. And this means large traffic going to a few sites. You can use these channels to reach your customers in a massive way. These channels are all and for further funneling people to your business's website. They also confer authority onto your website and boost your rank in the process. All you have to do is get your content on them, and then they will have a much better chance of ranking in the search engines than the same content would on your own website due to their greater authority with YouTube and Amazon and so forth. And then number 7, optimize for local. There are a handful of strategies to really optimize locally. 1, you want to make sure to include local keywords on your site. And an example for that would be, for our area, auto insurance Sacramento. You want to make sure that your website has your city and your state in multiple locations, both on the page and then also within the head tag. And then add your address, your local phone number to your site. These are two of the best indicators of an actual local presence for the search engines and for visitors. Make sure that your business and website are listed in your local directories. Shoot videos that show that you are local and use local terms in your descriptions of those videos when you post them. And then get links from local directories and organizations. And a hint for that would be your local chamber of commerce. These are all the little details that have a huge impact on your ranking. So SEO, it's not a slam dunk. It's not a sprint. It's a process with a time commitment. You need to create content and get that out there. And then remember to link with other sites. It takes time for results. And then look for help if you don't want to do it yourself. If you hire someone, you want to work closely with them. That is what we do with our clients. And you also want to write some of the content yourself. Remember, you know your business best. So what should you do now? Well, I'd encourage you to do a search for your business name in Google and then see what shows up about your business and how many pages you're listed on. You want to show up more. You want to show up for more than just your website. So here you can see on the screen we did a search for our business name, BizFinder Local, and you can see that we show up for our website, we show up for Facebook and social media, we show up for newspapers and then other directory listings. So keep that in mind when you're doing a search for your own business. And then remember to look at your business listing on a mobile phone or an iPad and see how you're showing up there. You want to make sure that you show up really well on every kind of device. So in closing, online marketing, it is worth it. Why do you want to do continual online marketing? It's worth it. It's well documented that SEO works. If your business is easily found online, you will get calls. When your information is found everywhere online and seen by your target audience, your ranking will increase. And remember, it's out there 24/7, working for you and working for your business. So we have some more upcoming webinars that cover a lot of topics for success with your business online. And those include setting up your blog, content that attracts customers, getting traffic to your site. We go over social media, including a hot one right now, Pinterest for Business. And then also website security and all. So check back often with our website for registering information and then also for the replays. We recorded this one and you can replay that and look for it often. And then check back with Cindy and I at BizFinderLocal.com. We are here to help your business online. If you have any questions, get in touch with us here. We enjoy doing these webinars and helping you grow your business online. And thanks for joining me today. Here's to your success with marketing your business online. We'll see you on the next webinar.